Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Black 2, and we are doing the Hoenn Gym Leaders today. I've got a team ready to go for the Hoenn Gym Leaders, so let's get into it. And if you're enjoying this series, make sure you go ahead, leave that like and subscribe. But yeah, there's not much more to talk about. We're doing the Hoenn Leaders. I've got the team selected. You can probably guess, for the most part, what we're going to be using, based on the Pokemon on the overlay, but I might as well, it's kind of revealed here anyway, so we're going to use Goggles, Aragog, and Zipper. I think that'll give us the best possibility and outcome for the Hoenn Leaders, but they're a pretty diverse bunch, and looking at where we're starting up against Hoenn, that is definitely one of the harder ones that I was looking at, especially depending on which Pokemon he's using. One positive that we've got going for us is we do have two Hoenn Pokemon in this 3, so we'll see if that actually helps us at all. But let's just get started with this and see where we end up. I'm assuming it's going to be a bit tricky. Probably Hoenn is not the best person to go up against, but we will see. Lovely to see Kingdra just absolutely going to annihilate Goggles there. Then we got Aragog, who's probably going to be the best option. Although I haven't really changed those moves around, but either way, should be fine. We're actually faster than Kingdra, so if we get, I would assume, I was gonna hope for Kingdra to miss its attack or get paralyzed. Well, that's fine. The problem with water types is, for the most part, they are going to be special attackers. So, when you're coming up against, some of them, it is going to be frustrating. Huntail is not a special attacker, though. So we get to get one-shot by it instead. Well, there we are. That's our first attempt. We barely took out one Pokemon and immediately lost. So this will be fun, just as it always is. So I'll probably just cut to when we can do well. Okay, we got Tate now. One of the two Psychic Twins, which is totally fine with me. Because I think, actually, against these two, we're probably the most set up for Tate and Liza, so, I'm okay with this. So, let's see, Solrock starts. That's to be expected. The good thing about Solrock is pretty much I could take it out with, why does it have Levitate? I didn't expect it to have Levitate. I guess we'll go for Crunch then. That is frustrating. Especially because of all the Pokemon. I actually think Solrock was the only one I was like, oh yeah, we can use Earthquake and just take it out in one shot, but nope. But either way, let's see what else. Chimecho. Yeah, Chimecho's an interesting option. Now what to do? Because so basically, Chimecho's a setup Pokemon. I think we just either sack off Goggles or just sack off Goggles, because clearly that's what's going to happen. Alright, Zipper's gonna come out then. We're gonna go for a Shadow Ball. It is fast enough. That is a little fast bell, but it's not a very strong bell. I wish I just had a move that was priority. See, okay. So we're gonna go to Aragog then. Because Dream Eater's gonna be annoying, and Aragog is fast, so we're gonna go for the Signal Beam, and that should take it out. Again, Psychic types, we are set for Psychic types. And actually, Xatu being the last Pokemon, I'm pretty happy about, because I don't think... Yeah, Xatu does not have what I would assume being anything that will harm us. So let's go for the Volt Switch then. Is that gonna take us? No, it's like it doesn't take us out. I'm surprised Xatu's faster than Aragog, but you know, it is what it is. And there we go, we've defeated our first trainer. I think this is the run. I think this makes sense as the run. I think we should go for it. But yeah, I ate some pistachios earlier, and they got a little stuck in my teeth, which is a bit frustrating, but we move on. Now Roxanne, now that's not necessarily who I wanted to come up against, if I'm honest. But we'll see what we can do. Roxanne is not easy. We've really got, I'd say, one Pokemon that can do anything against Roxanne. And I have no idea if Probopass has Levitate or not. So this could be a slight issue. Oh no, it's not Levitate, it's the other thing. We're gonna try anyway, but I have the sneaking suspicion that we're not gonna be able to hit Earthquake until we actually hit Earthquake. And nice. Okay. I mean, if we can take out as many Pokemon as possible with Goggles, I will be very happy, because Aragog is not going to be useful, and Bayonet might be okay. I'm trying to think of what this Relicanth have. I don't think it really, I don't think it really has anything that we can, that's going to be annoying to us, other than Yawn. But we still get to take it out. So it just depends on whatever her last Pokemon is. Obviously sleeping isn't great, but it's Golem. So depending on when we wake up, I think also Rocky Helmet's good. And we do wake up, and because of Rocky Helmet, we're gonna just nearly take it out. But I think Rocky Helmet will do it for us. And there we go, the Golem's down. We're going to a final in our second attempt. How about that? I'm pretty excited about this one. So I guess we're gonna go see who we'll be facing off against in the final. And who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Brawly or Liza? It is Liza! Well, you know, I'm feeling pretty confident right now. So let's go ahead then. We've got the final. Let's go into it. We had a strategy against We had a strategy against Tate that worked, I think. It seems just like Levitate's gonna just be a thing for both of Solrock and Lunatone, so I'm not too fussed about any of that, really. So let's go ahead and just see what happens. I think we just go immediately for Crunch on Lunatone, see how far we can go with that. And then it just kind of depends on whatever other Pokemon she's got. Let's go for the Crunch then. Let's just immediately start putting some damage on this Lunatone. It is a bit... Ooh, but we got the defense drop. It's got Ice Beam. That might be a problem. Yeah, Ice Beam tends to be a bit of a problem. It was defense that went down, though. I think we go into Aragog first. Oh yeah, Aragog, and we're gonna go for Signal Beam, and I'm gonna hope that it takes it out. There we go, okay. Claydol is the next Pokemon. That's not great. I am gonna just go for Signal Beams. I was hoping the next Pokemon I was gonna be able to, whatever happened, be able to Volt Switch out. But that has not happened. We've got Signal Beam, though. We're gonna use it. Ooh, we avoid the attack. That's very good. I'm thinking about the Pokemon that she's got left. Okay, it's Xatu. So that Xatu was faster than us. I am gonna go for a Volt Switch just in case. And that's okay. So my plan is then, do I Will-O-Wisp and Hex? Because Hex does 100 damage with Will-O-Wisp, and you get the Will-O-Wisp burn. 80 but could lower. Theoretically, 2 Shadow Balls does more damage, and I don't think Xatu would be able to one-shot us. The worry maybe would be Thunder Wave, which I think it has. I use Psyshock. How much is that gonna do? A lot of damage. So we really need this to one-shot. And it does! It hits a crit! Oh! There we go! And we've won the tournament, not on the first attempt, but on the second attempt. We got a bit of an easy run, and we were definitely geared up against Tate and Liza specifically. With our team, but that is genuinely a great win. We have won the Hoenn tournament in record time. Not often do these tournaments take like 15 minutes for me. They usually take 50, but there we go. That is awesome, and I am extremely happy. So that's going to be it for this episode, but if you've enjoyed, make sure you go hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good fun stuff, and I'll see you all next time in the last PWT episode where we take on the Sinnoh leaders. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.